Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another Command Your Day. Hop on in the room. Come on in. Come on in, come on in. Come on in. I hope that you're all doing well today. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Hop on in. Hey, I'm doing well. How are you? Good morning to you. Good afternoon. I think it's afternoon in your country. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, Miss Gloria. Did you see my message? Yes, I'm sorry. I got to respond to you. I saw it when I was getting out the car. Good morning, Jenny. How are you? I saw it. Yes. And I got an email too that I need to verify some things. So I will handle that today. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, I saw it. Well, thank you. Okay, awesome. Good morning, Miss Arena. Good morning. How are you? How are you doing? You're well, Jenny. Awesome. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Migrant Swirl, how are you? Good morning. Good morning, Liz. Good morning, Teeks. Good morning. Happiness 300. Good morning. Good morning to you all. Come on in, double tap for me. Let's share the stream out. Let's do it together. Let's share the stream out. I'm going to do it on my end, and you do it on your end. Hey, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Yes, I'm doing good. Good morning, Life is Precious. How are you? Hey, Aaron, how are you? I'm doing well. I am doing well. Let me share the stream out. Let's get it out. Let's share it out. Let's see. Hey, Dave, good morning. Good morning to you. All right, let's share this out. Hey, Andy, good morning. I'm doing well. Thank you so much. I'm doing well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so we've shared. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hey, Danny. Good morning. How are you? How are you? All right, that's done. I've shared it out. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Lenny. Good morning. Soldier, good morning. How are you? Good morning, Chino. Awesome. Thank you so much for all the gifts. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, Isaac. Good morning. Never mind me 78. Okay. I like that tag. Good morning, Teacher 7. How are you? How you doing? Good morning, Romeo. Good morning to you. How are you? How you doing? Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Double tap. Share the stream out if you're able to do that. Share the stream out. Share it out. Sticky Parks, good morning. Doing amazing. How are you doing? Yes, I'm doing good. Good morning, Dragonfly Girl. Answered prayers have made my day especially great. Yes, and we thank God for that. And we thank God for that. So good morning, everyone. Ooh, we're well over 100. Good morning. Welcome to the room. I'm Anika V. Brown, Master Life Coach and Mentor with a focus in productivity and mindset. Welcome to my virtual space. If you're looking for a community that provides you with motivation, valuable insights, and practical strategies for success, you're in the right place. Hit that follow button, get connected. Join me right here Mondays through Fridays, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time for Command Your Day. Now, let's get started with our gratitude check-in. Let's do that. Let's get started with our gratitude check-in. Go ahead and drop in the comments some things that you are grateful for today. Drop those in the comments. Hi, Evelyn. Good morning. Hello. Ken Pion. No, I hope I said that right. Good morning. Good morning to you, the Land Pilot. How are you? Good morning, everyone. So we're doing our gratitude check-in. Go ahead and drop in the comments some things that you are grateful for today. What are some things that you're grateful for today? Miss Gloria says, all of it. Lilia says, beautiful life, divine timing. Ooh, that is good. Anchored spirit. Ooh, that is good. Provision, this community. I love all of that. Grateful for God's mercy, his favor, and the big three. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So if you're new here, the big three is life, health, and strength. So if those are the things that you're grateful for, you can go ahead and drop the big three in the comments. A new attitude about the assignment, my support system, and bright modern living space. Ooh, I love that. I love that. I celebrate that. Grateful for a compassionate heart. Love that. The big three, positive mindset, joy, and peace. I love it. Grateful for progress. Still alive, living good. I love that. Hey, Exxon, how are you? I'm still here. I'm still here. Erin says, rest. God's unconditional love. Warm blanket. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I pulled my fuzzy one out the other day when it got really cold. I pulled that thing out because I can do the cold. Grateful for the big three. Choices, chances, and changes. The three C's. I love that. I love that. Choices, chances, and changes. I love it. Yes, warm blanket. Absolutely. It's the time for it. It is the time for it. Hi, Miriam. Good morning. Welcome to the room. So what we're doing is our gratitude check-in. This helps to keep us in a mindset of abundance. The mindset of abundance. We're not complaining about what we lack. No, we're finding things to be grateful for. Even if there are small things around your house, small things in your life, still be grateful for them. Yes, I know. Bones hurt, knees hurt. When it gets cold, your body tells you that, hey, you're getting out there. I know, cold is not our friend. Hey, Happiness 300 says the big three. Awesome. I love it. Yes, nothing lacking, nothing missing, nothing broken. In Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. Yes, indeed. Thank you for putting that, Jazel. I hope I said that right. Good morning, Brayden. How are you? All right, let's keep it moving. Good morning, T. Grateful for everything. I love it. Let's keep it moving because we know how this time it goes by like that. Good morning, Faith. Welcome to the room. So we've also made a promise to ourselves that we're going to make bold moves this year. We have been doing so, and we're going to continue to do so. Good morning, Global Chick Venture. So go ahead and drop in the comments. By reiterating this promise, I'm making bold moves this year. Drop that in the comments. I am making bold moves this year. Type that in the comments. I am making bold moves this year. We're going to continue to make bold moves. We're ending the year strong. Yes, I am making bold moves this year. And because it's a promise that we made to ourselves, we're going to keep the promise that we made to ourselves. So I want you to type that as well. I'm keeping the promise that I made to myself. I am keeping the promise that I made to myself. Promise to show up more for me. Promise to love me more, right? Promise to start that business. I promised myself that I would go back to school. I'm keeping the promise that I made to myself. So I want you to type that in the comments. I'm keeping the promise that I made to myself. I'm making bold moves and keeping the promise that I made to myself. Thank y'all so much for typing that. I appreciate you all. It feels good. Awesome. I love that. Yes. Keeping the promises to yourself is training you how to treat you, how to respect you. And it's also training others how to treat you when you keep your promises that you made to yourself. All right. It teaches others how to treat you because they're going to understand what your standards are, what your values are, and not to overstep them. All right. Awesome. So we're going to keep the promises that we've made to ourselves, and we are working from the Bold Moves Manual. If you want a copy, message me the word book so I can help you get a copy of the Bold Moves Manual. This is what we work from here every morning. Okay, you needed to follow along. If there's anything that I don't get to complete because of the time constraint, you can go through the book and get the full strategy on your own time. All right. So if you need a copy of the Bold Moves Manual, you just message me the word book, DM me the word book, and I will send you the link over so you can get your copy. All right. Awesome. Let's pray and then we'll get into the rest of the agenda. So today we're going to be on page, you all agreed on a word yesterday. We're going to be on page 123, 124, 125. I don't know if we'll get through all of this, but 123, 124, and 125. That's our focus today. Good morning, Crystal. Welcome to the room. Hey, Ronaldo, good morning. Thank you so much for following. All right, let's pray, and then we will get into the rest of the agenda. Let's do that. I'm going to pray for all of us. And you just type amen that says you agree with the prayer, okay? So here we go. The Lord is our shepherd, we shall not want. He makes us to lie down in green pastures. He leads us beside still waters. He restores our souls. He leads us in a path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil. For thou art with us, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort us. Thou preparest a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointest our heads with oil, our cups run over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen, amen, and amen. Good morning, Patty. How are you? Hey, Kenner. Good morning. I'm doing well. How are you? Thank y'all so much for typing amen. So that is our prayer, the 23rd Psalm. We pray that every morning. It is important that you continue to pray. Prayer works. It does. Okay? It does. Prayer works. All right. So let's move right into our affirmations. You can find them in the front of the Bold Moves manual. Right here. You can find them in the front of the manual. Again, if you do not have a copy and you would like to have a copy, message me the word book and I'll share the link with you so you can get your copy. Okay? All right. Awesome. Let's work through our affirmations. I'm going to read through them. You're going to repeat them to yourself and then you're going to type in the comments. I agree with that. All right. So here we go. I am capable. I am responsible. I am grateful. I am focused on growth. I control my attitude. I am authentically me everywhere I go. I am worthy of God's best for me. I am patient with myself. I am patient with others. I have compassion for myself, and I have compassion for others. I embrace positive thinking. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my life. I am courageous and I have peace. I forgive myself and I forgive others. My spirit is renewed. My mind is free. I have a success mindset. I have a clear vision. I am a discipline builder. I am accountable to my goals. I am innovative. I am influential. I am a winner. I am healed and whole. Today I choose peace. Today I choose joy. Today I choose faith. And today I choose to flourish. I give myself permission to be successful. I give myself permission to take up space. I give myself permission to live my dreams. I give myself permission to win. I am a visionary. I see beyond my present. I think beyond limitations. I create the future. Nothing is impossible for me. Nothing is impossible for me. I can have it. I can own it. I can drive it. I can live in it. I can walk in it. I can build it. I can become it. Nothing is impossible for me. Nothing is impossible for me. Yes, absolutely, Lilia. Nothing is impossible for me. Thank y'all so much for typing I agree. Thank you. Thank you for typing I agree. Yes, yes, indeed. Nothing is impossible for me. All right, right. The sky's the limit. You can go beyond it, right? You can go beyond it. All right, so for those of you who are just coming in, we're going to be on page 123, 124, and 125 today. Let's get through the announcements, and then we will get into the word of the day. Okay? All right. So remember to join my community, the Commanders community. You're going to message me the word community. For those of you who messaged me yesterday, I did respond. I sent you the link. So let me know if you have any issues with the link, if you know how to copy and paste it into your browser. If you're not sure how to do that, it's okay. Tell me. Let me know. Okay? I'll give you a different direction on how to get into the community. All right? Get your 2026 blueprint as well. The link is in my bio for you to grab your copy. I've gone ahead and scheduled out all 4 quarters because our focus next year is executive living. We want to run our lives, operate our lives like we're the executive of a Fortune 500 company. There's some decisions, some attitude, some mindset that is necessary for you to do that. Okay? And successful Fortune 500 companies, there's a specific mindset that is necessary, specific attitudes that you have to have towards things, right? When you're making decisions about your life, you have to really make decision from a space of thinking about your future rather than in the moment, right? So I've gone ahead and schedule out our focus for all 4 quarters of 2026. So we're focusing on executive living for 2026. Grab your copy of the blueprint. It's on the link in my bio. If you cannot find it for any reason, you're going to message me the word blueprint so I can get you the link so you can purchase your copy of it, so you have a plan for next year. You can't just walk into the new year blind, like you have no idea what you're going to be doing, what you're going to be focused on. Don't be surprised if you get to December and you're like, wait, where did the year go? What did I accomplish? You need a focused plan, a strategic plan. I've gone ahead and done that for you. You can adjust it at any way that you desire. If you want to switch quarter 1 with what quarter 3 says, that's okay. As long as you have a focused and strategic plan to take the year on, you're going to be okay. All right. So get your copy of the 2026 blueprint. It is on the link in my bio. If you cannot find it, just message me the word blueprint and I'll get the link over to you so that you can have it. All right. Awesome. Awesome. I'm working on putting together a specific community for those of you who get the blueprint so that I can send you information that way based on what we're focusing on for each quarter. I'm going to try to set that up for those who get their copy of the blueprint. I'll have a specific area. That's what I'm working on. I'm thinking through it, how I'm going to communicate to you outside of the live stream. And if you're not able to get into my mentorship program, trying to figure out a way that all of you who get a copy of the blueprint can get information from me. All right, I'm going to figure it out and I'm going to let you know. But for right now, get the blueprint so that you know what your focus is for 2026. You have a plan. All right, so get your copy of the blueprint. Link is in my bio. Again, it's what you pay for a burger or French fries at some restaurants. Okay, it's not a lot, I promise you. And I told y'all that why I didn't just give this out free is because a lot of times when we get free stuff, we don't really pay attention to it, right? You got to have skin in the game to really take it serious. Highly recommend the mentorship program. Thank you, Lilia. She's a part of my mentorship program. We work together. That's why she's recommending the mentorship program. So if you're able to get into the Action Accelerator, you have that personal development budget and you want to invest in yourself and work with me, you can let me know and we'll take it from there. All right. But for right now, you want to make sure that you get a copy of the 2026 blueprint for executive living. Okay. You want to get it so that you have a plan. All right. All right. Awesome. So again, if you're not sure how to get it from the link in my bio, message me the word blueprint so I can get it over to you. All right. Awesome. My next live mentorship session which would be me, you, and my other mentees inside of a private Zoom room strategizing for the upcoming month. If you want to be a part of that, the next one will be October 25th. If you want to be in the room, message me the word mentor and I will help you to get enrolled in the Action Accelerator. There's a lot more to that. Not just the live session, but there's a lot more to it, a lot more value that you get. Okay, so if you'd like to work with me, message me the word mentor and I will help you to get connected. Okay, all right, awesome. All right, let's keep it moving. So the word of the day, stewardship. You all asked for that yesterday. So yesterday the question came up about fear of success, right? Fear of becoming all that you were created to be. That question came up. And what I highlighted was the fact that the fear is there because of what you've seen others experience. They get a high, they get promoted, they get a lot of money, right? And they don't know how to steward it well. And they end up worse than where they started out before all the money, before the promotion came. They end up in a very bad space. And it's so funny. Hi, Larita, how are you? Yesterday, I was scrolling on Facebook and I saw someone posted an actual story, something that actually happened. This guy won the lottery. I believe the amount was $12 million that he won. And because he didn't understand stewardship, he ended up having to work for a trash company. That's where he ended up because he didn't steward that $12 million well. Mindset is so important. So important. All right. So he came into $12 million, squandered it, did not understand stewardship at all. So seeing these things impact those who are watching, right? It does, because there's the fear of, oh my God, I would not want to be that person. Because think about the level of embarrassment that, hey, you were once up here, you had all of this, and now you're down here, right? A lot of individuals will say, well, I never want to experience that, so I'm just going to stay status quo, right? I don't want to go up, because if I go up, I'm going to hit the ground. I'm going to fall down, right? But the problem is stewardship, mindset. If you do not, hey, Harvey, how are you? You got to master stewardship before the money comes, before the promotion comes, right? Before the connection of those who are going to connect you and bring you in the right room. You got to learn stewardship first, all right? So we're going to go through stewardship today. That is the word of the day, stewardship. That's a word of the day. Thank you so much, Harvey, for sharing. I appreciate you. All right, so we're going to talk about stewardship. Again, we are on page, what did I say? 123, 124, and 125 in the Bold Moves Manual. Hey, Jesus Diaz, how are you? Yes, stewardship is the word of the day. So we're on page 123, 124, 125 in the Bold Moves Manual. Again, if you do not have a copy of this book, you can message me the word book. And I will get it to you. I'll get you the link so you can get your copy. All right. All right. Awesome. Let's talk about stewardship. Let's do that. So stewardship, here's a definition that I went with. The conducting, supervising, or managing of something. So managing well what you've been given. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. I appreciate it. So managing well what you've been given. Now, stewardship can determine the level of success, impact, and blessing you experience and maintain in your life. Because a lot of times it's not an issue of getting the thing. It's the maintenance part of it that we're lacking or missing. Because you do have some people that they get the opportunities. They get good paying jobs, right? But it's maintaining it that they struggle with. They don't have the mindset to manage the thing that they prayed for and the doors that God opened for them, right? So again, stewardship has to do with how you get it and how you maintain it. All right. So stewardship is about how well you can manage what you've been given. Hey, Soul Vibes, how are you? So it's about how well you manage what you've been given. It's more than just money. Stewardship is more than just managing money well. It's about how you manage your time. Do you just get up and go whenever somebody calls? Or do you have like set things that you do at a certain time of the day to ensure that you are maximizing your potential and using your time well? So it's about your time, your talent, your relationships, and your resources. God has entrusted us with gifts and opportunities and responsibilities. The question then becomes, are you managing them well? Are you? And it's okay to be honest with yourself. You know what? I have not been managing my time well. I've spent a lot of time doing this and doing that, and these are unproductive things, and they don't get me ahead. They don't push me further. So be honest with yourself. I really have not been stewarding my time well. But as of now, as of today, I understand the importance of stewardship, so I'm going to be intentional with my time. Intentional about how much time I spend on the phone, intentional about where I go to hang out, right? All the weekend hangouts, if it's not getting you where you're trying to go, think about those things and be honest with yourself. All right? So at its core, stewardship is management. Yes, non-negotiable, absolutely. Stewardship is management. Now, the word steward means someone entrusted with responsibility over something that doesn't belong to them. We know that everything belongs to God. That house you have, that money that you come into, it all belongs to God. In biblical times, stewards, they manage the household, they manage the finance, they manage business affairs for the master. All right, for the master. So today we are stewards over the gifts, the opportunities, the resources, and influence that God has given us. We got to steward it well. All right. So how we manage what we have will determine what we will receive later. Right? If you're faithful over a little, God can trust you with more. That's how this works. So don't be the one that is praying for more and you're not caring for the little that you already have. That's a setup for disappointment, right? Oh, I want more, I want more, I want more, but I don't really care about the little that I have right here. And if you're the one that's been waiting for an increase, waiting for something major to happen, you have to do an evaluation to see, hey, am I managing well what I have right now? Right? If you're building in the social media space, stewardship applies to you as well. If you're just starting out, maybe you're doing live streams and one person is showing up on your stream. Maybe you get 2, sometimes you get 5, just pop in, right? You got to steward that well also. You have to. There were days back then when I had one person. My son's dad, he lives in another country, but he would join me on my live stream and I would be talking like I'm talking to 1,000 people, right? I steward that well. So whatever success that I'm seeing now in the digital space, it's because I steward those seasons well when it was just one person showing up. Nobody would like the post, nobody would comment, but I stewarded that season well. I didn't complain. I didn't shut it down. Yes, he was my support. Absolutely, he was. And I didn't shut it down. Yes, there were discouraging days because that will happen, right? We're human beings. There were discouraging days. Hey, Eugene, how are you? There were discouraging days, but I kept going, and that's why I'm still here now. And now I'm seeing more success in the digital space because I managed my start well. I stewarded it well. There was one person, I would go out of my way, try my best to help that person to experience transformation. So it works for every area of your life. All right? All right. So, and also when it comes to living situation, for those of you who are saying, okay, I want a bigger space, how are you managing your current space? Think about that. How are you managing it? Back in the days, I shared with y'all when I lived in the attic space of a rooming house, right? I took such good care of that little space. Hey, HD Ella, how are you? I took care of that little space so well. It was a rooming house and I had the attic space with no heat. with no heat in the wintertime. But it was what it was. I was in nursing school and I made it work. So now when I'm enjoying my home, um, 10 years, 12 years later, when I'm enjoying my home, it's because I steward that little space well. I steward that little attic space well. I kept it as clean as I could. I did not have a full bed. I had a mattress on the floor and I took care of that little space very well. So living in my house now and I can enjoy any bedroom, any space in my house, it's because I steward that little space well. All right. So if you are the one saying, I want more, I want bigger, right? I want better, make sure that you're stewarding what you have right now. Make sure you're stewarding it well. All right. And it's practice for where you're going. It's practice for where you're going, because if you don't take care of this little corner that you have, when you get a big house, you're not going to take care of that because you don't have any, there wasn't any practice. So now you're in this big space and you're like, oh my God, I can't clean all of this by myself. How am I going to do? And then the complaint starts. And then you get into that space of being ungrateful. So practice with the little that you have now, right? Take care of it. Steward it well so that when you get more, you can handle it because you've been practicing. Okay? See how stewardship works? See how it works? So take care of the little that you have right now. It works the same way for money. Take care of the little bit that you have right now because it's practice for the more that is coming. All right. So stewardship isn't just about having more. It's about managing well what you have. You don't need $1 million to be a good steward. No, you need the right mindset to manage it. Even though it's the first time I've heard this story, it still blows my mind. Yeah. No heat. No heat, Lilia. I slept in my winter coat. I had to go to the shower room in my winter coat and wear my winter coat back to my little space in the attic. No heat in the house. There was like this little space heater that the guy that I rented from, he gave me, but it wasn't good enough. Hey, Lisette, how are you? It wasn't good enough. My bones hurt. But thank God, I survived it. I never had pneumonia. I never did. I survived it. I did. Because the thing is, and again, it comes to mindset. My mindset at the time was, this is just a stop on the way. I'm not going to live like this forever. That was my mindset. All right. Because when I was living in this space and going through this, I was in nursing school and I was working full time at that time. Right. So I was in nursing school from 7 to 3. And then from 3 to 11, I was working my full time job. So I just came home to shower, eat and sleep. That's it. That's how my days ran. Shower, eat and sleep there. 7 to 3, I'm in school. 3 to 11, I'm at work. Right. So my mindset was, it's not going to be like this forever. It's not going to be like this forever. I'm working because I had my 3 kids back home in Jamaica at this time, right? I had kids at this time. So my kids were back home in Jamaica and I had to work to send money back home to take care of them. And I had to work to keep a roof over my head, right? And for me to go to school, right? So yeah, my mindset at that time was, I'm going to take care of this space. I'm going to do this as best as I can because it is not my final destination. I'm not going to stop here, right? This is just a path that I have to walk through. That was my mindset at that time. So you need the right mindset. You do. So let's talk about the mindset of a steward, a good steward. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about mindset. So when it comes to stewardship, some people think ownership. You got to change that to a steward mentality, right? It's not yours. It belongs to God. Honor it and steward it well. So God owns everything. We're managers. We're managers of our time, our money, our gifts, our influence. It's not ours. We got to manage it and manage it well. Some people won't understand that, but those days made you who you are. Yes, indeed. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I'm not afraid to do things now, not afraid to take chances because I know where I've been, right? I'm strong now, even when things look crazy or things look difficult. Hey, I've been there before. I know how to strategize. I know how to get around. Yeah, thank you, Lilia. All right, so when it comes to stewardship, you got to shift from ownership to stewardship. I have to manage this thing well. I have to. Because when you think ownership, oh, it's mine, I can do whatever I want to do with it. Sometimes we get into reckless behavior, right? It's mine, I can do whatever I want to do with it. No, but if you stay in a space of, you know what, I got to steward this well. God bless me with this opportunity. God bless me with this job. Let me steward it well. You won't act reckless when you say or have the mindset of a steward, right? You intentionally take care of the resources that you've been granted. The next mindset is scarcity versus abundance. Some people don't steward well because they operate from a scarcity mindset, the fear of losing what they have, so they don't invest. They hoard the resources, right? Oh, let me just keep all of this to myself. No, but you're supposed to use it wisely. I gotta add that, right? They doubt that God will provide more, so they just try to hold on to everything, never invest in themselves, right? Never invest in new opportunities. They just hoard it because this is all I got. This is all I got. I can't do that with it. No, God will bless you with more. He will. So a good steward believes in abundance. And this is why we focus on gratitude every morning. We believe in abundance. Good steward understand that when you manage well, God will multiply it. When you give, it makes room for you to increase. When you use your gifts, it will grow. So stewardship again, that gift that you've been given. You understand how to manage money. You understand how to counsel well. But yet you're sitting on that. And there's so many individuals that needs to hear your voice. They need to hear your strategy. They need to hear how you overcame, right? They need to hear all of that. That's a gift that God has given you. The gift of survival. You know what? I got through this thing. I figured my way out. Somebody needs to hear it. So you got to use that gift. Stewarding it well means you're going to use it to help somebody else so you can grow. All right. I can't tell you how much I have grown just getting on here and teaching. I've learned a lot myself by helping others. So if there are things that you need to, and I heard somebody say this before, if you want to learn how to do something, teach it to somebody else, because that is going to push you to learn it, to master it, so you can teach it to somebody else. All right. So that's how you're going to steward your gift. Being grateful leads to good stewardship. Yes, that's so good. That's a good point. That is a good point. All right. So when it comes to stewarding your gift, have the desire to help someone else, and that is going to push you to be better. I want to present better. I want to teach you better. So in that desire, with that desire, I learn more, because I want to be able to give you strategies to help you out. And I have to learn more so I can teach you. So it benefits all of us. All right. It makes me better and it makes you better. So a good steward over your gift is that you're going to use it so that it can grow. All right. Awesome. The next type of mindset. Yes, it's a win-win. Absolutely. It is a win-win situation. I learned strategies, right? I learned from the books that I read, and I can share it with you all. And so many of you have gotten into the books that I read, and you're finding help in that. So that's how it works. That's how stewardship works, right? As I'm stewarding my gift, it's helping you and helping me in the same sense. All right. So that's how that works. So there's also short-term versus long-term perspective when it comes to stewardship. Poor stewardship happens when people live for the moment. And this is where those who win the lottery and end up back in a worse situation than they started out in, they lived in the moment. Oh, I have all this money. I could buy whatever I want. I could do whatever I want, right? They live in the moment. There's no consideration of the future. oh, this is good. I got so much money. It's a lot of money for you because you've never had that amount of money. But if you continue living the way that you live, eventually it's going to run out, right? That's just how it goes. So poor stewardship happens when people live in the moment. And again, that is what happens to those who just come into all of this money by winning the lottery, and they end up back because they're just thinking about right now. Let me buy this car. Oh, I'll buy that car tomorrow so they can post on Instagram or whatever platform they choose to use. Oh, I'm going to buy this car. I'm going to buy this house. Living in the moment. But if you want to be a good steward, you have to think about the future. Don't just be in a moment and think about this present moment. No. Don't spend without thinking about future consequences. Don't neglect your health. Don't neglect your relationships. Don't neglect your purpose because you're just living in the moment. No, you got to be future focused. You have to be future focused. All right. And another side to this. Oh, thank you so much. You got the book? Thank you. So for those of you who are just coming in, what I'm reading from is the Bold Moves Manual. Thank you for sharing that the book is good. This is what my friend is talking about, the Bold Moves Manual. If you want a copy of this book, message me the word book, okay? So this is what I'm reading from. Page 123, 124, and 125. All right. Now, another side to this are those who think that what they currently have is not enough, so you can't steward it. I've heard that a lot. Oh, I make a little bit of money. I make minimum wage, so what's the sense in budgeting, right? There's a lot of sense in budgeting, especially if you're not making a lot of money. There is a lot of sense in budgeting, right? They'll say things like, oh, I'll wait until I get into a better season, then I'll start managing wisely. No, that's never a good idea. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Erin. Thank you so much for saying that. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. So it's never a good idea to say, oh, I'll wait until I get into a better season to start managing wisely. No, like I said, when that better season comes, if the door even open up, right? If the door opens up, you're not going to know what to do because you have not been practicing. Good morning, Gilson. How are you? Good morning to you. So you're not going to know what to do. So don't say, oh, I can't manage now because I only have a little bit. It's not a big house, so I can't do what I want to do to it. Absolutely, you can. Do it on a lower scale. Okay? Oh, I don't make enough money, so I can't steward that well. What I get is just enough just to pay the bills. You can steward it well. You can. Don't say, oh, I'll wait until a better season comes. The better season may not come because of how you're stewarding that thing. And even if it comes, you're not going to be able to manage it because you have not been practicing with the little that you have. All right? So manage that $100 well. Manage that $1,000 well. Manage it well. Don't stay in the mindset of, oh, I'll wait until I get better. I'll wait until I get the promotion. I'll wait until more money comes in. No, practice now. If you do not have a budget, start with that. I need to have a budget. I need to have a monthly budget. I need to understand where's my money going, right? What is coming in? How am I spending? Where can I cut back? How can I save? If you don't have a budget, start with that. Okay? Start with that. So a good steward thinks long term. They ask, how will this decision impact my future? These are questions that you're going to ask yourself as a good steward. How is this decision impacting my future? The decision to connect, the decision to use your time, the decision to spend your money, right? The decision to move to a new city. All of that counts. So how will this decision impact my future? Is this investment going to bring lasting benefits, or is it just for the moment? Is this investment just for the moment, just for me to have a good time tonight, just for me to have a good time over the weekend? You got to think about it. Is it a lasting benefit? No, it's not. There are people that just to get a weekend feel good, they're always out, always in a hotel. But yet the the things that would bring solid benefits to their lives, they don't have it. So you really got to think about, is this investment going to bring lasting benefit in my life? You got to consider that if you want to be a good steward. Okay. Another question you can ask yourself, am I setting up the next generation for success? Yes, clarity is key. Absolutely. Am I setting up the next generation for success? Because that's a part of stewardship. There are people who are looking up to you. Even if you don't have your own children, there are other individuals that are looking up to you. How is what I'm doing right now helping the next generation? And even if it's not monetarily, decisions that you're making, they're watching to see what decision is this person going to make in this situation. How are they overcoming? How are they growing? How are they becoming? Or are they singing the same song year in, year out? Oh, I can't do this. Oh, this is always happening. Oh, this is... No. Let's change that. Okay? Let's change that. Let's change that. Don't sing the same song because somebody's watching. Somebody's listening. The next generation is watching and listening to see how you're stewarding your life, how you're stewarding your money, how you're stewarding the situations that you find yourself in. How are you stewarding your job? Are you in a different job every 3 to 6 months? Like there's no commitment. And I understand if you have like a health situation, I understand that. But if it's just leaving, just to leave because of... No, let's steward well the opportunities that we get. Next generation is paying attention to our moves and words. Yes, yes, indeed. So we gotta steward well. Think long term, okay? All right. We're making good time. So here's some practical ways to better steward. Again, for those of you who are just coming in, we are working from the Bold Moves Manual. If you want a copy, message me the word book and I'll get you the link so you can get your copy. All right? So this is what we're working from. We're on page 123, 124, and 125 today, talking about stewardship. Okay? So if you want a copy, message me. Okay. All right. So practical ways to better steward your life, right? Practical things that you can apply in key areas of your life. Hey, Claudia, how are you? How are you doing? All right. So number one, stewarding your time. Time is one of the most valuable resources you have. Once it's gone, it's gone. Whatever time you wasted yesterday doing whatever you were doing, it's gone. It's gone. So once it's gone, it's gone. So you got to steward your time well. Plan your days with intention. My future kids deserve a good example, so I'm changing things now. Yes. Yes, Lilia. I love that for you. I love that for you. Okay. All right. So in managing your time, you want to plan your days with intention, which we do here. Before I close out, we set our intentions on what we're going to do for the day. We practice that here. Do not waste your hours on distraction. All right? Prioritize what truly matters to you. Family matters. Your faith matters. Prioritize your time for those things. Okay? Use your gifts wisely. Don't put off your calling. If your calling is to help someone, help a group of people, don't put it off. Steward it well today. All right? Next thing, stewarding your talents and your gift. God has given you unique abilities, but it's up to you to develop it and use it. Stop saying, oh, that one is doing it better than me. That one can speak better than me. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to sign up because that person that signed up, they're so good. Don't do that. I'm not going to start the business because this one is doing it and they're doing it so well. It is up to you to develop that gift and use it. Okay? So don't be in a space of, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to write the book because this one just wrote a book and mine might not be that good. No. Don't do that. We're not doing that. Okay? Do not bury your talent. Don't do it. Don't do like the guy did in the parable of the talents. Don't do that. All right? Go for it. Try it. Test it out. Learn from whatever shortcoming or whatever mistake that happens. Learn from it. Don't use it as an excuse. See, I know I should not have tried. I know I should not have signed up. No, you should have. Because now you know what you need to work on. Now you know what you need to do better in, what you can improve, right? And keep trying until you perfect it. God gave you the gift, but it's up to you to develop it and use it. Okay? Yeah, don't let fear keep you stuck. Not at all. Yes, that special touch. Absolutely. Absolutely. And the right people here, I'm going to help those of you who want to come into the social media space. The right people will find you. The right people will find you when you show up and you use those gifts that God has given you. I'm not the only person that is live streaming in the morning time on social media. I'm not. But I know that God has given me something special, and those who it is for, they will show up. All right? Some of those who it's not for do show up and they get negative in the comments, but that's okay. One day they will get with the program. But those who are for you, they will show up. But if you keep sitting in the background and saying, no, that one is doing better, that one is doing so well, I don't think that I can match up to that. You're not supposed to. You're just supposed to be you and steward your gift. That's it. You're only supposed to be you and steward what God has given you. So stop burying your talent saying, oh, this one does it better. That one did it at a higher standard. I don't know if I can do it like that. Hey, Ty, how are you? I don't know if I can do it like that. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to do it like you. Okay? So develop that gift and use it. Don't bury your talent. Don't do that. And don't compare yourself to others. What's for you is for you. Show up and serve. All right? All right. Another thing is investing, learning, and growth. Oh, I'm way over my time. Invest in learning and growth. So read, take courses, develop that skill, get mentorship, get coaching if that is what is necessary for you in the season. Invest in yourself. You're worth it. You're worth it. My life changed the moment I decided that, you know what, if I want to learn it, I'm going to invest in it. If I want that help, I'm going to invest in it. My life totally changed when I made the decision that I am worth the investment to learn how to do this, to improve, to better myself. I am worth the investment. Okay? So a part of your stewardship is investing in you. Invest in your learning, invest in your growth. Comparison's a thief of joy. Yes, it is. Yes, Lexi, that's right. That is right. That's right. So invest in yourself. I'm way over my time. Get the book so you can get the full strategy, okay? If you're on here and you don't have a copy of it yet, message me the word book so I can send you the link to get your copy, all right? Because I'm way over my time. My alarm is about to go off. So let me touch on stewarding your finances as well. So like I said, create a budget, save and invest, and give generously. That is a part of stewardship. A steward doesn't just store up wealth, doesn't just grab all of it for yourself and just hold on to it. No, you understand blessing others and the blessing that comes with that. Okay, so when it comes to stewarding your finances, make sure you budget wisely, save and invest, and give generously. All right, intimidating working with Powerhouse. Working with the Powerhouse, you Arities. You don't have to be intimidated. Be yourself. You are perfect just how you are. And I love everything about it. All right? I love everything about it. So don't be intimidated at all. All right? All right. Awesome. All right. So I got to stop there, but get the book so you can get the full strategy. Get the book so you can get the full strategy. I'm out of time. So today we read page 123, 124, and a little bit of 125. But I'm out of time. So get the book. Get the book. The Bold Moves Manual. The Bold Moves Manual. You can message me the word book so I can send you the link so you can get your copy. All right? All right. So the word of the day is stewardship. You gotta steward well what you have. That will open the door for more. Okay, it's practice for the more that you're praying for. So steward well what you have right now. It's not too little. It's not too little. Just steward it well, okay? More is coming. What's the name of the book? What's the name of your new book? Oh, my new book, The Serenity Devotional. This is my new book. The Serenity Devotional. You got it? You got it? That's the name of my new book, The Serenity Devotional. All right. Awesome. So let's do this. Let's set our intentions. You're welcome. Let's set our intentions. The alarm is about to go off. Let's do that. So again, we're focusing on totally 180ing our lives. Oh, I didn't tell you what the countdown was today. Today we're on day 42. So we have 320. Is it day 42 or day 43? Let me tell you what it is. So we're doing a countdown. It's day 43. So we have 322 days left to totally 180, whether you're picking one area of your life to totally turn around, or if you're doing a total overhaul of your life. We have 322 days left to do that. So in setting your intentions, you're thinking about that. Yes, the Serenity Devotional. Serenity Devotional, that's what it is. Serenity Devotional, Teacher 7. That's the name of it. All right. Yes, 322 days. So think about today. What are 3 things that I can do today that will get me 3 steps closer to that goal that I'm aiming for? What are 3 things that I can do today? So if you're working on your finances, you can create that budget, right? You can assess your income to see what's coming in. How can I improve? How can I bring in more income? You can look at ways that you can cut back if that is your decision that you're going to work on your finances. You want to do an overhaul of your finances. That's 3 things that you can do today. Create that budget, look at your income, and see where you can cut back. What can you cut out so that you can totally shift your life or get a better understanding? There are a lot of individuals that really don't have a full understanding of everything that they're paying, all their debts that's connected to their name, what they're paying. Like they just randomly pay stuff. Like, get an understanding of where your finances stand so that you can plan better. All right. So if it's your finances that you want to work on, that is your focus for the next 322 days, do 3 things today that's going to get you 3 steps closer to that goal. My alarm is about to go off. If you want to work with me, just send me a message, okay? So that we can work on your major life goals. If you want to work with me, just send me a message, okay? So that we can work on your major life goals. So if you want to work with me, send me a message, okay? The 2026 plan is not on the site. Oh, you don't see it? Okay, I'll get it over to you. You know what? I think because it's a... Ooh, hold on. TikTok is letting me do a puzzle. I'll tell you what happened. Because it is a... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, okay. Because I turned it into a landing page to send it to someone yesterday. I just really looked. I know what I'm working with. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me shift it. Put it back in the store. That's what I want to do. Ooh, move back to store. Okay, there we go. You can see it now. It's there. It's there. Because I sent it to someone yesterday for them to purchase it. And I sent it as a landing page. So it's there now. The 2026 blueprint, it's in the store now. So use the link in my bio. Click the link in my bio and click the section that says blueprint. Okay? It's there now. Executive Living Blueprint. Click that section. It's there. you get immediate access to it so you can start planning. Hey, Lucas, how are you? Welcome to the room. Okay, it's there now. It's on the link. I had to send it to someone yesterday as a landing page. That's why you couldn't see it. Okay, great. All right, I'm way over my time. Let's do our decrees, and then I've got to go. If you have any questions for me, do not hesitate. Do not be afraid to reach out. Hi, Lydia. Thank you so much for the daily heart me. Do not be afraid to reach out to me if you have any questions, all right? You want to work with me, you want to be a part of my inner circle, message me, all right? Do not sit with closed mouth. Closed mouths don't get fed, okay? You desire more, you desire to go higher, you got to let that be known, okay? And I won't bite. I promise you I don't bite. So feel free to message me if you have any questions at all. I will get back to you. Obsessed. Okay. All right. I will get back to you if you have any questions at all for me. Just message me and I will respond. Okay. All right. Let's do our decrees because I'm way over my time. Let's do that. I'm going to decree for all of us and you're going to type in the comments. I agree with that. All right. Thank you, Lydia, for sharing. I appreciate you. All right. So here we go. I decree that the Lord is blessing us and keeping us in all our ways. I decree that his face and his favor is shining upon us and giving us peace. I decree that we're healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I decree that we're well balanced in every area of our lives. I decree that we're blessed coming and going. I decree that our storehouse, our savings, our check-in, our investment accounts are blessed with abundance and overflow. I decree that we're blessed with clear direction and a disciplined life. I decree that the rain of abundance, favor, and goodness is falling on us. I decree that we're blessed with success, with prosperity and provision. I decree that we walk today in faith and expectancy with results. I decree that we're empowered to prosper in our walk with the Lord. I decree that God's grace is giving us speed and acceleration in all that we do. I decree things of great value is coming our way today. I decree that the Lord is amplifying our voices and perfecting our gifts. I decree that God is connecting us to great men and giving us strategic kingdom opportunities. I decree that we are victorious in life. That is how we program a productive and a successful day. So listen, Aaron, I'm going to send the link over to you, all right? So it probably does take some time for you to get it. But I will send a link over to you. For those of you who want a copy of the 2026 blueprint, message me the word blueprint so I can get it over to you, okay? If you're not finding it in the store, just message me the word blueprint, all right? Or 2026, something like that, so I know exactly what you need. And I'll send the link over to you, all right? Again, it's a small investment. What you pay for burgers, that's what you're going to invest in it. And this is all a part of the fundraiser for my ministry. We will be feeding families for Thanksgiving. So as you invest in your future, you're also helping someone that is in need. All right. So that's another reason why I connected a small investment for that 2026 plan. All right. Awesome. Thank y'all so much for your time. I need you to take the day on with faith and expectancy. Expect good things, expect answered prayers, expect promotion and increase. Anything is possible. So send me a message if you have any questions today. All right. Remember, the word of the day is stewardship. Steward everything about your life well. The replay will be on my Facebook page, Anika V. Brown or Coach Anika. Thank you, Liz. Or Coach Anika, or you can connect with me on YouTube. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. I'm the Productivity Coach on YouTube. Connect with me there. I put all my videos there as well. Yes, we will steward our day well. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. All right, have an amazing day. I've got to run. I'll see you all tomorrow. Same time, same place. Bring a friend with you. All right, bye for now.